two forces P and Q of magnitude 40 Newton and 60 Newton. Two forces of P. This is the P. This is the Q of 40 and 60 Newton respectively act on a bolt A. This is a bolt A. Okay, this is the bolt. Okay, wow. This is a bolt. To determine the resultant, if P and Q makes 20° and 45° angle respectively with horizontal. Okay, this is the given is two forces. Okay, two forces, given forces of 40 Newton and 16 Newton is acting at the bolt. So at the angle of the forces is 45, one is 20° and 45° respectively. So we want to find the resultant forces of this given problem. Okay, the first one is to find the, this is the resultant force of individual. So you want to find the component force. So first you want to find the component force of individual resultant force. So is the 40 Newton acting 20° with horizontal axis. So this is rotation. Okay, this is the 40 Newton in the anti-clockwise direction, sorry, clockwise direction. This component force is acting in the clock opposite to the and clockwise directions. So this is opposite side is the 40 into sine, 40 into sine 20. Here is 40 into cos 20°. So another one force is also in clockwise direction. So this common force is acting in the opposite to the clockwise. Is this is the 60 is the opposite forces, 60 into sine 45. So another one is the horizontal force is 60 into cos 45°. Okay, this is the cos 45°. So this is the component force of the given forces. So this one, okay, 60 Newton, 40 Newton. So component force is 40 sin 20, 40 cos 20 is the 40, 60 cos 45, 60 sin 45. This is here, this is 60 sin 45°. So the sum of horizontal forces equal to 0. So is a horizontal. So which one is a horizontal forces? So totally two, how many forces? Totally two forces is a horizontal forces. So one is 40 cos 20, another one is 60 cos 45. These both are horizontal forces. So 40 cos 20 plus 60 sin cos 20 cos 45. So 40 into cos 20 is 0.9396, 60 into cos 45 is 0.707. So multiplication of 40 into 0.9361 is 37.584, then plus 42.426. So total sum of horizontal force is 80 Newton. Then next, to for to find the sum of vertical forces. So how many forces? Totally two vertical forces. One is 60 sin 45 and 40 sin 20 is the vertical forces. So 40 sin 20 plus 60 sin 45°. 40 into sin 20 is 0.342 plus 60 into sin 45 0.707. So is the 13.68 plus 42.426. So sum of these forces is, vertical forces is 56.106 Newton. Then next, to find the resultant force of the this given diagram. So the resultant force formula is R equal to root of sum of f of x square plus sum of f of y square. So f of x square 80 square plus 56.106 whole square. So the finally the resultant force is 97.71 Newton. So the resultant force is 97.71 Newton. Then to find the angle of the resultant forces, okay, in which angle the resultant force is acting, okay, in the volt. Okay, we want to find the angle. So theta equal to tan inverse of sum of f of y divided by sum of f of x. So tan inverse is equal to f of y is 56.106, f divided by f of x is 80. So finally the angle is 35.042. The resultant force acting angle is 35.042. So where is the resultant force? Resultant force is acting 35. So almost 35 is here. Okay, this is 20, this is 45. So 35 35 angle 35 is falls in between the 40 and 60 newton, in between 40 and 60 newton forces. This is the almost is the resultant force. Okay, this is the 35.042 angle is the resultant force. Angle value is 97.7 force acting in the angle of 35.402 from the horizontal axis. Okay, so this is the problem. Okay, so first we want to find the component force, then find the sum of horizontal force, sum of vertical forces, then to next to find the sum of some resultant forces of that, but f of x and f of y, then next to find the angle of the resultant forces. Okay, thank you.